eat so much food in here. Come here, guys. Come on, lunchtime. I know I'm overfeeding y'all. Huh? We're going to put one more tray over here, and then I'm going to talk about Thanksgiving turkeys. Thank you, Emil. What a good boy. Okay. So, what's happening here? We're in the turkey area, Little Patch of Heaven Farm. Emil and I. These are Thanksgiving turkeys here. And this is what we do to raise our turkeys for Thanksgiving is we like them rich in omega-3s, okay? Which means greens, folk. It doesn't mean corn and soy. This video in particular, I'm kind of doing because I wasn't sure I was going to do Thanksgiving turkeys this year, and not because I didn't have the turkeys. If Rhea pans around, we do a walk, you know, there's probably 100 turkeys in here. Mind you, it's 90 degrees, so they're in the shade and kind of hiding. Let's pan around a little so you can kind of just see. There's turkeys of all ages. You can see this is the broad-breasted, the typical Thanksgiving turkey. Not my favorite, but people do like lots of weight, so we do have them. If you peek around even in here, you're going to see there's a little bourbon red down there, and then there's all various ages. So the heritage turkeys, which is right here walking in front of me, the colored ones that are not white, those are all heritage birds. That is my flock. I breed my own. When it comes to the broad-breasted white, they're artificially inseminated. It's a disgusting thing, but they are not a gift from God. They are a gift from our system of science, and we have manipulated breeding. There's no chemicals in it, folks. It's not test tube babies. They're just manipulating. If I grab this super big person and this super big person, chances are I make a child like that then I can take that, maybe even bring them back to their parents. That's how you get that type of system. So people love them. We all raise them. I think I have 10 in here. The heritage birds, which we can look at right here. This is Rodney. He's got a feather stuck on his nose. Rodney, Rod, what's up? So they're beautiful, majestic beasts. They're a gift from God. They know how to breed. It's X-rated. You don't want to watch it. It's the most horrific thing. Turkey sex is awful. It looks like someone harming someone, and you don't want to see it, but out of it, look at what you get. So we've got, he's a mix. It's a blue slate mixed with a bourbon red. This over here is a pure blue. These two are boys. Those are Thanksgiving dinner boys right there. So my breeding boys look like him and him. Okay, so that we just talked about is Rodney. That's Barry over there. We've got Hank right there. And you know what? I don't have my fourth one anymore, actually. I forgot. So I had one of these, an Oregon set. His name was Judge, but I actually forgot a coyote ate him at the beginning of the season. So what I'm getting at here, guys, you know, I'm trying to show you a little bit about the breeds. And the difference in the bird is we will have Thanksgiving birds for sale. Thank you, guys. We will. And we can come back over here in the shade. We will have them for sale. This is not going to be a big year because what's been bothering me is I seem to have dietetic birds on my hand this year. And despite all efforts, and if you look around, this is all organic feed. They're only organic, folks. They also free range. Everything here never gets shut or closed. It's just strictly for them to poop all over and have different rooms and things to go into. Nobody's locked anywhere. They're allowed, we open the gates, they can go out of the yard into the farm if they choose to, fly out of there, and they live in the trees. They're really impeccable beasts, but we will be selling them. Now here's the thing. I have sold 50, I've sold 150, I've sold 20. This is gonna be a small year. I'm gonna tell you guys, and Rhea, why don't you take a look at, focus on the birds a little more than me. I'm only probably gonna sell 10 to 15, guys. I don't even know about 20, because as I'm looking around, we've got some hens that are young. She's an example, that little red one right there. We've got some younger hens, and they're 9 pounds probably. I think, nope, she's molting, that's an older one. Over here is the younger ones. So pretty much most of these blues are all young. These two in front, they're all dinner. And you can see they're very small, the heritage blue. So meeting weights, oh, we just scared them from their food.
Sorry.
Meeting weights has been a tough one this year. And it's like no one's business, boys. So they're eating probably 100 pounds of organic food. And I use Modesto Mills. We love the barley, and we also love, they're right now on a 28% actual turkey starter mixed with it. So we're running 30% right now. And they still were like, I don't know if I'm hungry. You'll see loaves of bread. The local organic bakery drops off loaves of bread all the time. They got sick of those because they're so spoiled. I've never had a year like this. They've ate comfrey, and yet despite my efforts, I should have 20, 30, 40 pounders by now, you guys, and holding them back. They're very tiny, other than don't look at my breeders, you know. So I've decided I'll sell, but if you're looking for a ginormous bird this year, because last year my birds were 50 pounds, so I gave away the last 20 pounds for free since I do a per pound price. I think people wanted that this year. I'm looking around, guys. If you're looking for the best organic, free range, pastured, what are the fancy names? I don't have to lie, there's no soy, no corn. They're loved with greens, nonstop. You want that bird? Well, the first 15 that place their deposits, you can have one. And we butcher it beautifully. And then we stuff them with the herbs from the garden. Well, actually, we don't stuff them, sorry, but we stuff them back with their organs, and we give you the giant herb bundle that fills basically a giant grocery bag, because we just have so much of that. So 15, this is pretty much a post on what we do with the turkeys, and if you catch the post and actually listen to the end, you'll know what it's about. But I don't know if any of you watching this are raising turkeys. You're gonna have a lot of questions about chickens with turkeys. All I can say is it's just, they're the most pleasant birds. Don't point at this one down here. I'm literally keeping Rhea on me because the oldest bird in my farm is right next to me, and everyone will lose their minds if they see Brian. So,
oh, Brian.
We're gonna leave Brian over there
okay.
because he's a rugged old man, and he's not the prettiest. Point is, again,
he's kind of vicious too, right?
he can be, well, I think he's getting some dementia,
Oh.
because he will love me, and then all of a sudden the next day he acts as if I'm a criminal coming in to kill everyone. And he starts jumping on me. And the sad part, he's so old, you guys. I just do this, and he hits me and falls back on his own. I wish he'd stop, but they fight till the end, some of them. Anyway, he was a good breeder. The point is, again, I think we're putting our best efforts forward to give you the best bird possible. So if that's what you are looking for, then I think we've got you covered, and we'll have two options. I'm guessing 10 of the broad-breasted I will have for sale, anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds, if there's any more than that or less than that. But that's pretty much going to be the range. The others, the broad or the heritage, 10 pounds, basically 12 maybe for some males. If I've got a couple big ones in there, I could have a 13 pounder. But that's probably going to be the weights on them. And you know what? It is what it is. All you that want a giant amounts of meat, make use of what you get. But like I say, I think they're looking gorgeous. They've been spoiled beyond belief. Food spills out of this area. It's full of food all day. When I come in, because I feed again at night, when I come in the morning, it's absolutely insane to me how the pans are not empty, and I stack more on, and they walk over to it just like...
Just not hungry.
Yeah, they kind of just are done. Usually they're much more hungry, but I don't know. This year they must be getting a good amount of nutrition, because that is that Hank? I think that is. See how he's got a beard on his chest? So we come around here, and the bourbon's the hardest. That one's turkey dinner. I'll see if I can turn him towards you. Stay there.
Okay.
Stay there. See the black thing in between his chest feathers? Try and get in front of him. It's right here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
This guy should have it. Let's show you a beard real quick. Come over here so they face you. Don't get close to him.
Turn.
Okay, Okay,
I see it.
facing
Yeah.
Now, if the blue one turns around, you can really see, and the girls will get it too. It's called a beard. All you that don't have turkeys. You walk in front of him a little if you can, so you can see if you can zoom in on. You can see the blue much better. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
his chest hair, folks.
Nice.
And what's cool about the beard is the beard recognizes the age of the animal. And the longer the beard represents really the age of the animal. That's how you tell. You go to someone, they go, hey, I got turkeys for sale. You want a young one for Thanksgiving this year? If the bird or the beard is dangling on the ground, run. Run. You got an old bird on your hands. That's the giveaway. In fact, there's girls that get them too. Oh, look at the white one.
Yeah. See that little patch of black?
She's a super old. I bought like 10 of those are called white midgets. So that actually is not the fat white ones. It's not a broad-breasted. This one too. She's called a white midget. The smallest of the heritage breed. They're very old, these ones, and they love to just sit on eggs. I don't normally even see these birds because they're hiding. There's one right there, inside. Look, he's sitting on eggs. So if you get one, just be prepared. Oh, don't put dirt in there, Emil. You're okay. You can play with it. Don't put dirt, though. I saw a dump of dirt first in there. I'm like, he's like, huh? You're okay.
Making a mess.
I don't mind him doing the food throw around, just not the dirt in it all.
Mm-hmm. You're like,
Even
come
though they
on.
can peck apart from it all. So,
Hi, guy. Hi, guy.
And everybody got to see a nice, good, long video of the turkey area, which we don't do that often. I like this tree over here. Really, it's become a real favorite of mine.